and they stamp. They can make music out of everything, from dustbin lids to cars, and they're called Stomp. Stomp is a unique combination of percussion, movement, and visual comedy. The show has played over 15,000 performances worldwide and has been seen by over 14 million people. What makes them even more impressive is that they can stomp with almost anything, anywhere, including this place. A car scrapyard. Stomp have been pounding, tapping and crashing on stage now for 20 years, and Luke Creswell has been around from the very start. Can you take us back to the beginning and tell us how it started?
Yeah, I started as a street performer, as a drummer, and I couldn't carry a drum kit. And so whenever you'd set up and play, you'd find something that you could hit, bang, whatever you can do.
Do you have to be a drummer? Do you have to be good at making rhythms before you
No,
stomp?
I think anyone can do stomp. Stomp is about using your imagination and about making rhythms. And if you add rhythms together, you get very complex rhythms. If you think about it, your hands here make different sounds. There's loads of things you can do. It's just, you just got to experiment and play.
We've brought you to a breaker's yard along with your cast for a reason, not just to look at dirty cars and get oily shoes.
Yep.
We've got a bit of a challenge for you to
Yep.
see if you can really make a tune or rhythm out of anything you've got. So we'd like you to go around the yard, find all the bits that you think you might need, and then put them together for a performance a bit later.
It's a great challenge.
They've only got 2 hours to get themselves sorted. So, ladies and gentlemen, choose your instruments. Don't try this at home, though. If it was a drum kit, you've got all the percussion,
Yeah,
like you've got
get
the bass drum and the snare.
And that's one of the things we want to do. We want to get like a bass drum sound, we want to get a snare sound, and then all the things in between, bells and whistles, you know?
Okay, so maybe exhausts that have fallen off?
Yeah,
or-
we're thinking exhaust, some tire rims, car doors.
That's a great sound. That's like a ride cymbal, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's got a kind of a chime kind of feel. So there's different parts of the metal that give different sounds.
This has got a bit of a ring to it. So if I let it go, it rings a little more than if I hold it.
You're on a stage normally in a theatre that's got lights and it's rigged and you've got microphones. So
Yeah.
is it that different? Because you still play sort of scrap metal on stage, don't you?
We do. So it's all about objects that you can find. So even though these are probably a bit oilier and a bit dirtier, we'll be playing these kinds of things.
Now, the last time I was here, there wasn't really anything set up apart from a few cars in the background. It's now a hive of activity and noise. It looks amazing. It's taken you very little time to get what I imagine is your stage.
Yeah, it's like the old days. It's what we used to do.
So if you take a normal drum kit, you've got the various sections on it.
Yeah.
You've got the bass through to
Yeah.
the snares and the toms. Are you trying to recreate that with the way you've set the
Yeah,
stage
in a
up?
way. So this could be that could be a snare drum. You know, that could be a bass drum. I mean, I wouldn't do this at home, by the way.
course.
So they're just at the moment of working out different rhythms they can do, what they can play, what the colours are, and then we'll slowly work out how we put them together. So she's working out how to slam doors.
Here we go! So I should probably just let them get on and rehearse, but they can't stop me having a little go. I've always wanted to have a little bit of a play on the drums, so I thought if we have a little session,
Yeah.
do you fancy it?
George, I'll lay down something simple and then you can just jam over the top.
Bring
yeah?
it on.
So I'll play four beats here, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go. As easy as that.
Brilliant.
You can make music out of absolutely anything. So I'm going to leave it to the professionals now because you've heard what just a couple of items can sound like. What about when everybody gets involved? Here's Stomp. How amazing was that? So there you go. Thanks to the talented cast of Stomp, a load of old rubbish can sound amazing. Only one way to finish this, though, I think. You ready?
It's so musical, it's sickening. Do you know, we performed at a do together last night and they didn't turn my microphone up. That's true.
Oh, boo.
Poor old me. Anyway, Barney's not here because he's off rehearsing for Panto. He is really musical, you see.
Oh, no, he isn't.
Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, no, he isn't.
Oh, yes, he is.
Let's stop you there. Just because Barney does dad jokes, you don't have to. Look, you've offended the dog.
Oh, Barney, I'm sorry. Oh.
If he could, he'd have his fingers in his ears.
My jokes are that bad.
You
Sorry.
said it. Right, now we've had loads of questions in from our viewers for you. We'll get to those in a minute.
okay.
We've also had loads of posts this week off the back of our pet show. Lots of drawings of the dogs, including this one from Lucy, who is 10. Very colourful, thank you very much.
I like that. And as Barney's just run away, I'm going to show you a picture of Barney from Jacob, who's aged 12. Look at that. Recycling rocks. Well done, Jacob.
He's
It
got a
certainly
recycling
does.
crown on. He always
Yeah,
recycles,
I like
does the
that.
dog? What can I say?
Well done,
Okay,
Barney.
it's time to put the viewers' questions to you. Let's get
I'm
2
nervous.
minutes on the clock
Okay, let's
and
go.
brace yourself. Amy says, what was your favourite subject at school?
PE.
How did it feel when you won 71 degrees north from Adam?
Oh, that was really great. It was the first big thing I've ever won in my life, so really good.
Gersh says, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, to be a Blue Peter presenter every day.
Oh, are the bosses listening? Maybe. Eve says, how did you get involved in the army and why?
I actually did it because I wanted to get into the police later on. So I thought a few years in the army and then I could go in the police, and that's what I did.
Sophie says, what has been your most difficult challenge?
I could be mean and say working with you, but that's not the truth because you're lovely. No, the ice swim in 71 degrees north.
Alexis says, do you have any secret talents?
Yeah, I've got very bendy thumbs. Look.
Oh! Did that hurt?
No, they both do it. See?
That is bizarre.
Sorry.
I was not prepared for that. Jess says, how did you prepare for the Arctic swim?
I didn't really. I just knew I didn't want to go home first, so I just knuckled down and got on with it.
Because you were in the final with 2 girls, did that make it a bit more stressful?
Yeah, my army and police mates would have absolutely killed me if I lost to 2 girls.
Yeah,
That's
no, tough
why.
girls as well. Lilac Vanilla Wolf says, would you rather eat maggots or spiders? And if so,
Wow.
would you have them dead or alive?
Oh, what a lovely choice. Marginally dead maggots. Oh, but it's not very nice. None of those are very nice, are they? Spiders would wriggle around.
Yeah, you wouldn't want them in. You wouldn't want either in your tummy, quite frankly. Jade Funky Hyena says, if you had one wish, what would it be?
Ooh, to fly. I'd love to fly.
Final question. Scarlet Sunshine Singer says, what's the most dangerous thing you've ever done? Arctic swim.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and squeeze one more. Blue Guitar Koala says, what did you want to be when you were younger?
A stuntman.
Well, one day, you never know.
There you go.
Rav, we learned a lot about you there. I am freaked out by your thumbs, but equally impressed. I don't know about you guys, but I
they're not that
definitely
bad.
cannot do that. Rav, thank you so much for coming in and joining us today. Tune in next week.
Thank you. I certainly will. It's been amazing. Thank you so much for having me, and thanks for everyone at home.
And you guys tune in to tomorrow's show because we will be telling you everything you need to know about the coolest gadgets and hottest toys this Christmas. Check out some amazing magic.